yourself. Now sit up nice and tall. Move anything out of the way that's preventing your sit bones from being grounded. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Take your gaze to a neutral place, and then close your eyes. Or soften your gaze. Let your palms rest, palm up or palm down, on the tops of your knees or thighs. And just begin by acknowledging your breath as it moves in and out of the body. Does it fill your belly or chest? You feel the air move past your nostrils as you breathe in and out. And then maybe take a moment to scan the body. Just being aware of any areas that need a little extra attention today, or areas that you'd like to work harder into. And then begin to cultivate the breath, taking nice deep inhales in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again. Moving at your own pace. Two more times. And then returning back to your natural breath. Then on the next inhale, we'll all open our eyes and come around to tabletop. So wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips or slightly behind. Fingertips nice and wide. And then we'll just begin here by moving through a little cat and cow. So we'll send the back of the spine up towards the ceiling, tucking the tailbone, tucking the chin for our cat pose. And then releasing the belly button down towards the floor, pressing through the hands and lifting the gaze while flipping the tailbone up. And then continue moving, following the inhale or exhale. Back and forth from cat to cow. Being mindful of how our spine is moving here. Lingering in any areas that need a little extra attention. Good, two more cat and cows. And then we'll walk the hands forward. Let the hips stay over the knees and come down into our puppy pose. Hands are wide, gaze is down towards the floor. We're getting a big stretch through the chest, maybe the armpits, maybe a little bit into the triceps. Remember to breathe here. Gripping the mat firmly with the fingertips, feeling the energy draw up all the way from the hands into the chest. And then on on your next inhale here, we'll walk the hands in, coming back to our tabletop. Good. From here, we're gonna walk our hands back. As you notice, my toenails are pressing into the mat. I'm pressing my hips forward, lining my shoulders over my hips. And then on an exhale, I'm gonna bring my left hand down to my heel. Right hand is gonna sweep up and around. Good, alternating back and forth. Just finding a little movement here into the arms. Opening up through the chest. If this is too far back for you today, you can always tuck the toes underneath. Or we can always bring a block on the outside and place our hand there. Good, one more to each side. And then we'll release our hands back down to the mat. Tuck the toes and press back into downward facing dog. From here, it's our first dog of the day, so feel free to pedal it out. Move around a little bit. What is your body asking for here? And then we'll all meet back in stillness. Taking the feet about hip distance apart. Hands are nice and wide, gripping the mat with the fingertips, grounding down the backs of the knuckles. Broad across the collarbones, while puffing the back of the kidney up. And then on your next exhale, I want you to look up towards your fingers and bring your elbows both down to the mat at the same time, finding ourselves in dolphin. Gaze can return back towards the toes or bringing the crown of the head towards the mat. And then inhale, press back through the hands. Exhale back into dolphin. Good. Inhale, press through the hands. And exhale, lower back down. Good. Last one here. Inhale, press through the hands. And exhale, press back into dolphin. Good. On your next inhale, press through the hands. And pause here in our down dog. Then on your next inhale, slowly walk towards the front of the mat, finding our forward fold. Taking a big bend into the knees, crown of the head reaches for the floor. Some weight is still into the fingertips. And then we'll inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Root down, rise to standing. Reach your fingertips nice and long. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant hand, step back through your plank pose. And yogi's choice here, either knees, chest, chin, or full chaturanga, lowering all the way down, hooking the elbows in. Inhale into your cobra or up dog. And exhale, press back, down dog. Inhale, walk or float to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Root down, rise to standing. Reach your fingertips long. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Plant hands, step back through your plank pose. And knees, chest, chin, or full chaturanga. Inhale into cobra or up dog. And pressing back, down dog. Inhale, walk or float to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Root down, rise to standing. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Good, all right, a little chair pose on board. So make sure that your feet are about hip distance apart. And then on an inhale, we'll reach the hands up. And exhale, sit back in your chair. Now from here, take a peek down, make sure that your toes are still visible. And then return your gaze to where the wall meets the ceiling. Long arms, long spine. Imagine that you're gripping a block in between the thighs. And then inhale, press through the feet. Exhale, sit back in your chair. Good. Inhale, press through the feet. Exhale, sit back in the chair. Good. Inhale, press through. Exhale, sit back. Good. Inhale, last one. And exhale, sit back in the chair. Good, and hold. 3, 2, 1, and press up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Whew. Good. Inhale, reach those hands up. And exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Plant hands, step back through your plank pose and yogi's choice. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale into cobra or up dog. And exhale, press back, down dog. Inhale, walk or float to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root down, rise to standing. And exhale, hands to heart center. All right, building on inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, sit back in your chair. Inhale, press up. Exhale, sit back with the right foot, warrior one. Right toes face the front right corner of the mat. Hips are turned forward. And breathe. Good, on your next exhale, pull those elbows down. Good, inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull it down. Good, inhale, reach up. And exhale, pull it down. Good, on this next time, we'll reach up. And exhale, hinge forward, place the hands on the mat. So we go left foot back, three-legged dog, and down dog. Good, yogi's choice. Rest here in down dog. Flow it out. Meaning coming through our chaturanga, inhaling through our cobra, up dog, and exhale, pressing back, down dog. Or you always have the option of coming down to your child's pose here and taking a rest. Good, we'll all meet in down dog. And then on the next inhale, walk or float, front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root down, rise to standing. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sit back in your chair. Good. Inhale, press it up. And exhale, step back, warrior one on the opposite side. Good, find your balance, turn your hips, ground down that back foot. Grow long through the spine, engage the core. And then exhale, pull down the elbows, goalpost arms hugging the shoulders. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull it down. Good, inhale, reach up. And exhale, hug those elbows in. Good. And And then on your next inhale, we'll reach the hands up. And exhale, hinge forward. Release the hands to the mat. Sweep the right foot back. Three-legged dog. And down dog. Good. Rest, pause, or flow. And then we'll all meet in down dog. Good. On your next inhale, walk or float to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Root down, rise to standing. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sit back in your chair pose. Doing good. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, step back, warrior one. Good. On your next exhale, release the hands behind. Grasp them, and you can keep the elbows bent, or you can go long. And now on your next exhale, we're going to hinge forward. Humble warrior. Good. So your arms can go long like mine, or we can keep them here at the low back, pulling the palms away from each other. Good. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold back into your humble warrior. Good. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Last time. Good. On your next inhale, inhale all the way up. Release the hands long. And then exhale, hinge forward. Sweep the left foot back. Three-legged dog. And down dog. Rest, pause, or flow. And everyone meeting back in down dog. On your next inhale, we'll walk or float to the front of the mat, finding our forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Root down, rise to standing. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, sit back in your chair. Good. On your next exhale, we'll step the left foot back. Warrior one. Then we'll release the hands, grasping them once again on this opposite side. And exhale, hinge forward, warrior one. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold back into your humble warrior. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold back in. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. And last one here, fold in. Good. On your next inhale, we'll rise all the way up, reaching the fingertips long. And then exhale, reach the fingers long. Release them to the mat. Sweep that right foot back, three-legged dog. And down dog. Good. Rest, pause, or flow. And everyone meeting in down dog. Inhale, walk or float to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Root down, rise to standing. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sit back in your chair. Good. Find some grounding. Reach those fingertips long. Grow throughout the spine. Return your gaze to where the wall meets the ceiling. And then inhale, press it up. Exhale, step back, warrior one. On your next exhale, release the hands behind. Grasping them once again. And bow forward into our humble warrior. On the next inhale, we'll rise. Release the fingertips. Open up. Warrior two. Fingertips reach long. We're really finding space in our heart here. Maybe bring your thoughts back to that person or yourself that needed a little more heart opening love today. And then on your next exhale, we'll windmill the hands down. Sweep the left foot back. Three-legged dog and down dog. Rest, pause, or flow. Exhale, press back, down dog. Walk your foot to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Root down and rise to standing. Exhaling, hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, step back, warrior one on the left. On your next exhale, release the hands behind you, interlacing them together, and then bow forward in your humble warrior. Right shoulder comes onto the inside of the right leg. Arms are once again long or bent. And then inhale, rise, open up, warrior two. Gaze over the right fingertips. Fingertips reaching long in both directions. Opening up the heart. Thighs are squeezing towards each other, grounding down through the right big toe and the outside leg of the left foot. And then on your next exhale, we'll windmill the hands down. Sweep the right leg back, three-legged dog, and down dog. Good, rest, pause, or flow. And then we'll all meet in down dog. Good, on your next inhale, walk or float to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, half a lift. And exhale, fold. Root down, rise to standing. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach the hands up. And exhale, sit back in your chair. On the next exhale, step back, warrior one. And then exhale again, releasing the hands behind your back and bowing out into your humble warrior. Inhale, rise. And open up, warrior two. From here in our warrior two, make it strong and grounded. And then take your gaze at an angle from your pinky toe. Back hand is going to come to the hip. And we're going to step up, finding our half moon. So as you see, my left hand is placed diagonally from my pinky toe, but still underneath the shoulder. Back leg is strong as if I was trying to place it onto a wall. My left foot is grounded, pressing the big toe mounds down firmly into the mat. And then the icing on the cake, my right hand reaches up towards the ceiling. If you'd like a little extra challenge here, you can bring that left hand to the heart. And then exhale, release the left hand down. Right hand will follow, stepping back into our warrior two. Nice and strong. And then exhale, windmill the hands down. Left leg sweeps back, three-legged dog, and down dog. Good, rest, pause, or flow. And everyone meeting in down dog. Inhale, walk or float to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Root down, rise to standing. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, sit back in your chair. Last one here. Then we'll put it all together. On your next exhale, step back. Warrior one. Exhale again, release the hands down. Grasping them behind your back, opening up the heart before bowing forward into our humble warrior. Inhale, rise. Open up, warrior two. Nice and strong, firm warrior. Really reaching the fingertips long. And then on your next exhale, take your gaze down towards the floor. Left hand comes to the hip. Then we're gonna step up into our half moon. Finding our balance, grounding down through that big toe mound. Left toes are turned out to the side. Top hand reaches for the ceiling when you're ready. An option to bring that bottom hand to the heart. Exhale, release the right hand down. Left hand follows. Step that left foot back. Rise into your warrior two. Then windmill the hands down. Sweep the right leg back. Three-legged dog. And down dog. Rest, pause, or flow. Everyone meeting in down dog. Then inhale, walk or float to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Root down, rise to standing. Exhale, hands come to heart center. All right, we're gonna put all those things together. We'll do one more time on each side, then come down to the mat. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, sit back in your chair. Good, second to last one here. Make it a good one. Check the knees, ground down the big toe mounds. Gaze up to the ceiling, long through the spine. And then exhale, sit back, warrior one. Good, exhale, hug the elbows down. Inhale, reach them up. Exhale, hug them down. Inhale, reach them up. Exhale, hug them down. Last one, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then reach them up. And exhale again. Release the hands behind the back and bow forward. Good. Inhale, grow long. Exhale, bow. Inhale, grow long, rising. And exhale, bow forward again. Good, last one here, inhale, rise. And exhale, bow. Good, last, open up, warrior two. Reaching those fingertips long. And on your next exhale, release the back hand to the hip. Take your gaze down towards the floor, about 30 degrees from that pinky toe, and step up half moon. When you're ready, either stay here or bring the left hand to the heart for an extra challenge. Then exhale, release the left hand down. Right hand follows, step that right foot back, windmill the hands up, warrior two. Nice and strong here, reaching fingertips long in both directions. Then exhale it out. Hands come to the mat, left foot sweeps back, three-legged dog, and down dog. Rest, pause, or flow. Everyone meeting in down dog. Inhale, walk or float to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Root down, rise to standing. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, sit back in your chair. Last one, you guys. Really send that booty back. Take a peek at those toes. Return your gaze toward the wall meets the ceiling. Shoulder blades down and back. Long arms, long spine. Then exhale, step back. Warrior one. Exhale, hug the elbows down. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, hug them down. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, last one, hug it down and hold. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then reach the hands up. Then on your next exhale, release the hands down behind the back. Interlace them and bow forward into our humble warrior. Inhale, elongate the spine and rise. Exhale, fold back into your humble warrior. Good, inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Good, inhale, rise. And exhale, fold back into your humble warrior. Good, then we'll inhale, rise and open up. Warrior two. Good, arms are long, strong warrior pose here. On your next exhale, release the back hand to the hip. Take a gaze down about 30 degrees from the pinky toe and step it up. Half moon. Top hand comes up when you're ready. Bottom hand comes to the heart for an extra challenge. And exhale, release the right hand down. The left comes down. Left foot comes down to the mat. Windmill the hands up. Warrior two. Strong warrior pose here. And then on your next exhale, we'll windmill the hands down. Sweep the right leg back. Three-leg dog. And down dog. Last one here. Rest, pause, or flow. And we'll all meet in down dog. On your next inhale, we'll come forward for our plank pose and lower all the way down to the mat. Good. From here, the left arm is going to go out long in T formation. The right leg is going to bend. And then we're going to use our left hand to press into the mat. And we're going to open up to the right side. So we're going to turn, stepping the right foot over and behind. Good. You can stay here using this right hand to press into the mat, or you can reach that right hand back, really getting a big opening through the chest and upper shoulders. Good. On your next exhale, the right hand will come back around or prong it into the mat, and we'll come back to face down on the mat. This time the left hand will prong, right arm will go long. Left leg bends, and then we're going to press through this left hand and open up to the left side. Whew. Stepping that left leg over and behind. Good. Left hand can stay right here, or we can reach it behind. Once again. Good. On your next exhale, we'll release the left hand back down towards the mat. And come back to face down. Good. From here, we're just going to roll over. Coming around to our backs. And then get settled here. Whatever you need to do. Maybe tucking the shoulder blades underneath. Maybe walking the feet in about hip distance. And then we'll hug the knees in towards the chest. And then on an exhale, we'll take the knees over to the right. Good. Left arm can go out long. Once again in T formation. Right hand can rest on top of the right thigh. Maybe adjust the shoulders if the left shoulder is lifting away from the mat. And then turn your gaze over to your left fingertips. Good. On your next inhale, we'll turn our gaze back to the ceiling, release the right arm, lift the left leg, and the right one will follow, coming back to center on our mats, adjusting the shoulders as needed. Then, repeating the same thing on the other side, we'll hug the knees in towards the chest and guide them over to the left. Right arm goes out in T formation. Left hand can rest atop of the right thigh. And then make sure to adjust the shoulders if needed, turning the gaze over to the right fingertips. And remember to breathe here. Maybe bring your thoughts back to your intention, the person you're opening your heart for today. Good. And on your next inhale, we'll release the legs, bringing them back in towards center. Adjusting the spine as needed, so we're nice and even on the mat. And then on your next inhale, we'll lift the knees, take them nice and wide, take our hands to the outside blades of the feet, and then bring the palms of the feet parallel to the ceiling, bringing the knees down towards the armpit or mat for a happy baby. Now we can stay still here, or we can put a little joy and love into our happy baby, and maybe rock side to side. Nice and easy if that feels good to you. Or we can just stay nice and still. And breathe. Good. On your next exhale, gently release the feet. Taking the legs nice and long on the mat. Letting your arms come up and over your head. Nice full body stretch. Point the toes, reach the hands. And then when you're ready, we'll release everything down. Bringing the arms down by the sides. Maybe tucking the shoulder blades underneath if they're poking into the mat. Adjusting the head so you find that one nice sweet spot for it to rest onto. Let your feet fall away from each other. And then become aware of your breath once again. With each exhale, begin to allow your body to rest heavily into the mat. So as I exhale, my calves are heavy. Relaxing my thighs, hips. Torso is heavy into the mat. Releasing all the tension and muscle energy from the shoulders and arms. Relaxing the throat and small muscles of the face. And finally relaxing the jaw, allowing it to gently part and the tongue to fall to the back of the throat. If thoughts arise here, simply acknowledge them for what they are and let them float away. Coming back to the breath as it flows freely in and out of the body. Becoming heavy, and enjoy your Savasana. On your next inhale, feel free to stay right where you are or begin reawakening the body. Maybe for you that means wiggling your fingers and toes or swirling your wrists and ankles. Or maybe you'd like to take one last big stretch, reaching your fingers and toes long. And then whenever you're ready, curling everything in and rolling to one side, using your arm as a pillow. Pausing here. Then pressing yourself up and coming back around to seated. Bringing your hands to heart center. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for opening your hearts to yourself and your practice. Maybe to the person you dedicated your practice to today. I hope to see you all again soon. Namaste.